Test, test, test. All right, looks like it's working. We're going to let people roll on in. Thanks, everybody, for watching. If you're new to the program and you're watching the VOD and you're just here for the Oblivion gameplay, skip ahead about an hour because the way this show works is we do about an hour-long Q&A at the beginning, and then we play the game. So, if you're live, welcome to the show. We'll be playing the game in a bit. In the meantime, get your questions in. This is the Q&A portion. You've got questions, I've got answers. It's so good to see each and every one of you. And man, we've got a week's worth of things to talk about. Holy cow. The entire team that worked on Oblivion Remastered has had a bit of a shakeup. They fired like something, what was it, 600 people at the company that remastered Oblivion Remastered, Virtuoso Studios or something like that. Seems like not even a successful launch can safeguard your job. Oblivion Remastered was well received by gamers and critics alike, and yet they still fired 600 or so people. Crazy. Then, of course, there's the rumors about Fallout 5 that Bethesda is working on it. We can talk about that. I am skeptical. Of course, I'm skeptical, but we can hope for the best. But it's good to see everybody on all of the platforms today. Cole Reed is on Facebook today. Good to see you, my friend. SM53 says, good morning, Ox. Hope you are well. Good morning, SM53. Good to see you. So I won't be able to stream on Facebook in the coming future. And it has everything to do with Facebook's ancient and cumbersome live streaming process. I've been trying to make it work. First, they removed stars for no perceivable reason. Now they're just making it difficult to even synchronize my broadcasting software with their service. And so I'm unable to maintain that connection. In the next few episodes, we'll be moving away from that. I'm going to be moving away from Kick as well. I just don't think my broadcasts are suitable for the Kick audience, at least hardly got any traction there. So we'll be focusing on YouTube and Twitch primarily in the near future. Letting you all know now. And of course, it's great to see everyone on YouTube, all the regulars, the members, and the Patreon supporters. Craig Euler, Wyoming Homesteader, Chloe Biggs, the Vivid Kiwi, the Magic Q. What is this? Is this new? I think YouTube's got a new ranking? What? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just now seeing this for the first time. Looks like YouTube's got a new ranking system in the chat. And it's like rewarding people who are commenting in chat with like a leaderboard system. I didn't activate this. This has nothing to do with me. Okay, so I guess you get a little crown by your name the more you talk in the chat. I'm starting to see all sorts of really strange comments. And yeah, Craig Euler is spamming the word comment over and over and over again, which, yeah, it's going to lead to that. I don't know why YouTube thought this was a brilliant idea. I mean, I guess I kind of like the idea of a leaderboard, but if it's based on the number of times you comment, I don't think I like that. Anyway, it's good to see all of the regulars, the members, and the Patreon supporters. Cleansed in Fire with the first super chat of the day. Says, Ox, you're killing us over here on the East Coast. My wife and I can hardly watch you live. She's mad at me right now, so can you tell her I'm sorry? All right, Cleansed in Fire's wife. He's sorry for continuing to do what he's doing now. He's not going to stop, by the way. He's making that clear now. You're still going to be stuck up all night listening to him sitting in that chair, laughing hysterically whenever I make a wacky anecdote, which I am prone to do. My anecdotes are wacky and prolific. I apologize profusely. He's not going to change, but he's just letting you know that he's sorry now for your lack of sleep that is to come. So, there you go. You've been warned. Dong Ho Choi says, Super Chat boosts the ranking a lot too. Lol. Does it really? Oh, Richard Smith is now number 1. I guess. And the Vivid Kiwi is number 2. Oh, now the Vivid Kiwi is number 3. I don't get it. There's a little crown with numbers and stuff, and it doesn't seem to make sense. At first, I thought it was given to people who were commenting the most, but I don't know. It's weird. Interesting. At any rate, I guess we can figure out what that means together. Good to have you all in the chat today. Cloud Big says it's not based on the number of comments. Oh, okay. Good. Because that would lead to spamming, which I don't think is smart. I wonder what it's based on, though. I didn't get a memo. Usually YouTube will give memos out to their creators saying, hey, here's an update. We've updated blah, blah, blah. But no, I don't remember getting a memo about this at all. It's weird. Oh, well, we'll be having fun. Cloud Big says, I'm pretty sure it's AI based and it rewards people for making comments that it thinks are good. Oh, dear God. We're all being judged by AI now. I mean, it's one thing for AI to judge your comments, but I mean, that's just the next step in the evolution of this. It's going to start judging me based on my content. It's going to start flashing up messages on my screen saying, you could have been a little funnier. That joke fell flat. Your gameplay is embarrassing even me, and I'm not alive. That's what's coming. It's coming. And I'm going to be there for it. I know it. I'm going to have to suffer through all of that. But for now, it's just AI judging your comments. Ugh. Richard Smith is number 2. Thomas McCormick is number 3. Philip Fry is now number 2. I don't understand why, but I'll figure it out, I'm sure. Josh Bunton says, praise be to the AI overlords. Yes, praise the AI overlords. Richard Velez says, thank you for all the content you made. You're welcome. And that's probably a great way to fool the AI bots into thinking that you're adding a positive contribution to the chat. So more of that. That's great. Brandon Beltfed says, hello all and cheers, Ox. Hey there, Brandon Beltfed. Cheers to you, my friend. Good to see ya. Well, I hope you enjoyed my video for the weekend, which, took me all weekend to make, so I published it on Monday. But it was basically a compilation of all of my musical intros from my videos and series, and some of the musical moments. I know that there were a few that I missed. The number one comment I've been getting on that video is I didn't include the Eulogy Jones jingle that I made several years ago now for my Fallout 3 videos. And I kind of thought about it, but I didn't include it because it was just so short, and I didn't think people would get the joke. Like, it's kind of one of those jokes that builds the more you do it. Like, it became funny because I did it once and then did it again whenever I said the name Eulogy Jones. So I guess I should have included it. Yeah, I forgot about that. And then I didn't include the big song Lonesome Road that I sing when the courier fights with Ulysses against the marked men. And that was purely for copyright reasons because I'm selling that song on Spotify and iTunes and all of that. And because of that, it sends a copyright thumbprint of the song to YouTube, and any other video that uploads a video with that song in it is going to get demonetized. Which means that even though I made the song, because I'm selling the song, I can't upload a copy of my own song to my own channel without it getting demonetized. And there's literally no one I can communicate rationally with at YouTube about this. Even if I were to send my guy at YouTube an email explaining the situation, their response would be, well, then just don't include the song. Which, of course, is what I did. So I had to take that song out of the video because I'm selling the song. But aside from that, I think I covered everything. I got everything. There was only one song that I didn't include that I kind of thought about doing, and it was a musical moment in a video that I made about the Minutemen attacking Quincy and finally defeating the Gunners there. I used a copyright-free version of, anyway, I forget what song it was. It was an old colonial song, and I really enjoyed putting that battle to music. I thought about putting that in, but I ended up forgetting to do that one. But aside from that, all of my other songs are in that video. Retro Wave became a bronze ox. Thank you, Retro Wave. Cole Reed says, add Victorium Ox, get a burger. Thank you, Cole Reed, but no thanks, I'm not hungry. But appreciate the thought. Brandon Beltfed says, what does every Tickle Me Elmo get right before it leaves the factory? 2 test tickles. Cheers, folks. Ew. Like, ew. There are so many ramifications for that particular joke. Like, are the test tickles being added to it, or is it being assaulted with a pair of test tickles? Either way, it doesn't paint a pretty picture. That's a dark, dark joke, Brandon Beltfed. Ew. Singeferno says, if you need a Fallout lore video while you're working on another, in Fallout 76, west of Radiant Hills is Point Repose. It ties into the ghouls and is kind of sad, and sad sells or gets views. I'll leave a note to myself. Point Repose, thank you. That's my editing computer. I put all of my editing ideas over there, and I put all of my streaming ideas over here. That's why that. SM53 says, Zox, I've been wondering, what is your favorite season or holiday? Mine is autumn and Halloween. My favorite season is probably autumn or spring. Holiday would be Christmas. Love Christmas. Toby Noble on Facebook says, I've been saying that Fallout 5 was officially greenlit, so it would release around what? 2077? Lol. Yeah, so that's some of the major news that came out this week, and it's a little iffy because it wasn't really major news. Like, all of the headlines says Fallout 5 officially greenlit, and their source is a moment in a podcast where a couple of gaming insiders were just talking. And they were talking about Fallout 5 being officially greenlit as if it was some sort of industry knowledge, but they didn't provide any evidence for this. So I'm hesitant to actually say that, yeah, Fallout 5 has been greenlit. But of course, it should be, right? And like, if it's not greenlit, I would be even more surprised. The fact that this is news is surprising because it really shouldn't be surprising. Of course, they're working on Fallout 5. Right now. After the success of the Fallout TV show, yeah, they're going to be working on Fallout 5. The Fallout franchise is a big feather in their cap right now. The thing that is tricky is that who's going to be making it, right? They're already working on Elder Scrolls 6. They're already continuing to produce content for Starfield. They've already got teams working on Fallout 76 and the Elder Scrolls Online. Who's going to be working on Fallout 5? I mean, Elder Scrolls 6 has been delayed as long as it has. Remember, they announced it, 10 years ago? Is when we got that big piece of text over a landscape saying, Elder Scrolls 6, coming soon. And that was a decade ago. So, who's going to work on it, right? I mean, yeah, the Fallout franchise is now officially owned by Microsoft. So theoretically, could Microsoft put another studio on Fallout 5 instead of Bethesda Studios? Because Bethesda Studios is working on something else right now. Yes, they could. Could that studio be Obsidian? It could. But then again, Obsidian is working on the Outer Worlds too, and they've got their own projects that they're working on. So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, the idea is that any smart person's money is going to be betting on the fact that they're actually working on Fallout 5. But there are a lot of logistical things here that make me worry about delay. Because we've seen delay come out of that company over years. So, yeah, I hope they're working on it. I think they're working on it. I don't hope that we're going to be seeing it anytime soon. I don't think we will. Retro Wave says, what kind of setting would you like to see in the next Fallout? I hope it'll be a single player only next time. Yeah, I hope so too, and I think so. I mean, we have to remember that Fallout 76 was a huge experiment. It was a big aberration compared to all of the other single-player epic open-world RPGs that Bethesda had created, with the exception of Elder Scrolls Online. So that doesn't mean that every game from here on out is going to be multiplayer. I don't think it will. I'm sure their next Fallout game is going to be single-player, and I'm sure they're going to have a nice big open world like they always do. The question is, where will it be set? I mean, we know that they have wanted to set a Fallout game in New York for a really long time. The only reason they didn't set Fallout 4 in New York is because they thought that reproducing Manhattan would just be too technologically difficult for the time that that game was being created. Now, could they reproduce downtown Manhattan in a post-apocalyptic setting with the kind of hardware we have now? Possibly, possibly. So will the next Fallout game be in New York? I mean, it's quite possible. We know that they wanted to do it, but we also know that they had plans for San Francisco. During the events, during the creation of Fallout New Vegas, Bethesda specifically told Obsidian not to destroy San Francisco and not to destroy the She, because they had plans for that faction. Which is why they didn't, because they were going to destroy the She. They were going to ramp up the story of the She during the events of Fallout New Vegas, and they decided not to because Bethesda objected to it. So we know that they've got plans for San Francisco. Could that be another destination, especially now that the show has taken place on the West Coast? Also possible. Then there are, of course, the dream locations. I would love to see something in Seattle. There's Florida, there's Texas, there's Mexico, there's Canada, which was annexed and is now part of America in the Fallout universe, and so on. So we don't really know, but lots of good options. Cheng Yang says that that Nick Valentine gimmick on L.A. Noire did some work on your gameplay. It's like cosplaying Nick Valentine or you. I guess I don't understand what you're trying to say. Are you trying to say that I enjoyed playing L.A. Noire because I enjoyed Nick Valentine as a character? Or are you trying to say that I was channeling my inner Nick Valentine when I was playing L.A. Noire? Both are true, I guess, but L.A. Noire was just such a great game. It stands on its own 2 feet. Ranker1138 says, I tried to read the whole dictionary in one sitting, but unfortunately I couldn't. I got up to P. Thank you, Ranker1138. Wonderful, as always. It's Vernarian on Twitch says, Oxhorn, I've been having a thought. What if the Master and the Brotherhood of Steel switched positions? For example, the Brotherhood sought to advance and further humanity through genetic enhancement, still seeking humanity above all else, and the Master adopting and adapting, being to a machine and bending machines and technology to his will. Also, as a side thought, I'd like some things apply. Like the Master being more of an android than a mutant, overall just a fun thought. And a reverse to Fallout, I'm just curious on how this would play out. Well, it's an interesting thought, but what you're essentially saying is, what if these things that are were not that, and were different things? And that's fair, right? But why not just make different things, right? The Master is what the Master is. He's a former human who was mutated by the forced evolutionary virus and ended up being a psyker who could manipulate the minds of super mutants, and had a goal to make everybody in the world a super mutant to perfect the human race. That's who he is. His story can't be improved on there, right? We could add all sorts of things to make him more interesting. Cybernetics, robot legs, like whatever, sure, we could do all of that. But we would just be fundamentally changing what he already is. Instead of doing that, we can make something else, right? We can make a new enemy, a new faction with their own ambitions and their own characteristics, instead of altering the ones that are already there. That would just be my comment on that. Raised World War II says, loved your series on L.A. Noire, by the way. Wish they came out with a second one, maybe with Kelso as the main character. Yeah, another one would have been great. Jack Kelso back as the main character would have been amazing. I mean, I'm pretty sure at this point they've abandoned the franchise, but I'd love to play another one personally. Davina Leitner became a Bronze Ox, a member for 35 months. Thank you so much, Davina Leitner. David Norrell says, Kick just added your video. Did you know? No, you mean this video? The one that I'm streaming right now? Well, that would be strange if they did, because I actually can't get into Kick. I don't know. I tried to... It said that my pairing timed out, and so I tried to reconnect it, and now it's asking for like a two-factor authentication code, but I never set up two-factor authentication with Kick, and I don't have the code listed anywhere, and it's not popping up on any of my authenticator apps, so I'm just like, guess I won't stream on Kick now. But now you're saying that I'm actually live on Kick? Okay, that's weird. Well, thank you, David. Sunshine117 says, Hey Ox, longtime fan. Today's my birthday, but it's been a rough year. I lost my mother and my dog recently. May you do one of your infamous smoke ships for me with them traveling through space and time? Absolutely. But is it infamous or famous? There's a difference there. I wouldn't say my smoke ships are infamous. You know, they're not going down in infamy. Like, oh, those hated smoke ships of Oxhorns. They are famous. They are going down in famey. Because they're famous. All right, yeah, I can do it. All right, let's do it. Your mom and your dog are sailing through space and time on a ship. Well, I guess it's got to be a spaceship if it's going through space and time. How about the Planet Express? Right? Is there a better spaceship than Planet Express? I don't know. All right, pay attention. This will only last for a moment. Oh, wow, yeah, that was a good one. Did you see it? So close, and then it disappeared. Out in space, the Planet Express ship with Sunshine's mother and dog on board, sailing through space and time. Only on Scotch and Smoke Rings, everybody. It's a skill, it's a gift, and I can't explain it. Don't ask. Stop asking. I get your emails, I get your letters. I can't tell you. There we go. Thank you, Sunshine117. It's Renarian on Twitch says, then my next question is, could you see a Brotherhood or maybe an Enclave faction that adapts genetic human enhancements into its folds? I just love Fallout, and whenever I think of the next installment, my head swirls with craziness. The Enclave, absolutely not, because they're a fascist organization that is all about the purity of humanity. They're so fanatical about human purity that even if your cells have been mutated slightly by ambient radiation, you know, as 99% of humanity has been, they consider you to be a mutant and you should die. That's how fanatical they are. So no, they would never allow anybody into their ranks that has any sort of mutation or modification. The Brotherhood, it depends. And we already know that they have done. Because if you take a look at the logs aboard the Pridwin, we find out that Elder Maxon has been enhanced by cybernetics. And they make it very clear that he's been only slightly enhanced, that the cybernetics have augmented the already great man that he is, because I do think that they've got a little bit of an embarrassment using technology like that because their entire role is to safeguard technology, not necessarily use it. Though they will use it sometimes when they have to, like power armor and weapons, so on and so forth. So I think they're a little embarrassed by that, but I also don't think they're afraid to use it. It's certainly not Arthur Maxon's Brotherhood of Steel. Father Elijah certainly wasn't afraid to use powerful technology. Historically, the elders on the West Coast were afraid and they didn't want to touch it, but I think that has changed in the Brotherhood as a faction. So perhaps the Brotherhood would embrace cybernetics and genetic human enhancement in the future. Nuka Tom says, I finally make my semi-triumphant return. They changed my work schedule for a while, but I can finally watch our champion in chivalrous chapeau. Thank you, Nuka Tom. I'm so glad you're back. Always good to have you here, my friend. Cheers. Ah. Dropping your cigar is a bad idea. Belmira says, hey, Oxhorn, any plans on finishing Order 13? Maybe for a holiday stream? Keep on being amazing. Thank you, Belmiras. Maybe for a holiday stream. No major plans right now because we kind of get the gist of it after playing it for 20 minutes, right? The entire game is just the same gameplay loop over and over again, but getting progressively harder over time. So I think we got it. We kind of got it. I don't really feel compelled to come back to it, especially when I have a huge list of other really cool, compelling indie horror games that I'd love to tackle during Scotch and Smoke Rings. Once I finish Oblivion, if I finish Oblivion, no promises. We'll see. Wyoming Homesteader says Oxhorn Frank Horrigan was modified, so it might just depend on the group in question. Yeah, that's a good point. Frank Horrigan was modified with FEV. So, but he was also an asset, right? It might be the situation where they were happy modifying a human in order to use him to achieve their goals, and once they were done with him, perhaps they would have let him go. We don't ultimately know because the Enclave failed during the events of Fallout 2. But Enclave philosophy, according to President Dick Richardson and the scientist Curing, I believe his name was, their philosophy, the Enclave philosophy, is that they want to protect humanity by purifying humanity, right? What could be more of an adulteration of humanity's genetic code than using the forced evolutionary virus to force evolutionary change within the DNA structure of a human being? Even Dick Richardson alludes to that because the Chosen One can say, well, what if we're better, right? What if being exposed to radiation has given us mutations that's been better? And Dick Richardson responds by saying, well, that's even more of a reason to want you dead. There can't be two top dogs, and if it's you or us, it's gonna be us, right? So, yeah, they're all about, they want humans to stay the same. In such a way that they want themselves to stay the same. They want to be the only ones left. They want to control power, they want to control wealth, they want to control resources, and they want to control access to the concept of what is human. If they have to make a super soldier to do so, I guess they will. Frank Horrigan proved that. But once Frank Horrigan's usefulness is no longer there, will they keep him around? I don't know. Dark Lord became a member. No, Dark Lord is a bronze ox and a member for 19 months. Thank you so much, Dark Lord. Clell Biggs says there's a new RoboCop game. I heard about that. Thank you, Clell Biggs. Seymour Cleavage says, Ox, I noticed last week that you were having trouble with catching souls. You have to kill them before Soul Trap wears off or recast the spell. Oh, really? Okay. So I should cast it right before I'm about to kill them. Gotcha. AI Radio says, I'm surprised you don't have lung cancer yet from those cigars you smoked all those years. Thanks, AI Radio. Happy to keep you in suspense. Maybe someday. Amanda Peterson gifted 5 Oxhorn memberships to the community. Thank you, Amanda Peterson, and congratulations to Mila, Carson's Channel, Weenie Beanie Burr, Scariest Bubble, and Pawan Grewal. Thanks again, Amanda Peterson. Arioscree on Twitch says, wasn't Frank's mutation an accident because of his exposure to FEV at Mariposa? I think the Enclave as a whole hated Frank, but used him nonetheless. That's a great thought, and it could be, right? Because they went and salvaged their samples of FEV from Mariposa before they started doing their own experiments. I really don't know the full story of Frank Horrigan. Was he on the away team that went to Mariposa and that's where he got infected? Pretty cool. Thomas McCormick says, I'd guess that Elder Scrolls 6 is slated for 2026-27 release, and that's what Bethesda Game Studios' next Fallout would be 3 to 5 years after. I'd wager the company wants to return to its 3 to 5 year tempo between major releases. What do you think? I mean, yeah, if they were smart, they would. But I think there's a reason they haven't. And it's probably because it's becoming more expensive to create good games, because the expectations from their audience is getting higher and higher and higher, because finding talent is getting more difficult. I mean, who knows? There are a variety of reasons for why Bethesda has such an enormous amount of time between game launches. But the fact remains that the enormous amount of time is unsustainable. You can't make your audience wait 10 or 15 years between games for a franchise, right? It's just unsustainable. So they're going to have to do something, whether that means expanding Bethesda Game Studios, releasing some Control, which I know is going to be really hard for Todd. I mean, I don't know Todd Howard personally, but I get the impression he's the kind of guy who really likes oversight on his little prized games. Starfield was recently that. You know, the Elder Scrolls and Fallout are all really prized possessions of his. Maybe he just really can't allow another studio to do it. Then again, he let Obsidian make Fallout New Vegas. So he clearly wasn't so beholden to the franchise and needed so much control that he was afraid to allow them to make a new Fallout game. And this was just a few years after the success of Fallout 3. Fallout New Vegas came out in 2010, right? Or was it 2011? It was early in the 2010s. And Fallout 3 came out in 2008. So, yeah, and we've already been waiting a decade for the next Fallout game, if you don't count Fallout 76. So yeah, they're going to have to bring in more people, allow other studios to work on it, expand in order to get to a rhythm where more content is coming out. You can't re-release Skyrim as an app for refrigerators forever, right? There is an end. AI Radio says, I doubt the Enclave couldn't get rid of Frank even if they wanted to, due to how strong and insane he was. Yeah, quite possible. Maybe they really wanted to, and they just couldn't. That's a great thought. Thomas McCormick says Bethesda Game Studio Austin was pretty much acquired to make Fallout 76. That studio's specialty was online service games. Now, I remember you saying something about that last week, and I got confused. I remember that there was a completely different gaming company that was working on Fallout 76, that Bethesda had sort of ceded creative control to them after Steel Dawn and Steel Rain. But then somebody, maybe it was you, corrected me and said that it was Bethesda Game Studio Austin. But then I just saw something pop up that talked about how it was a company called Studio 11 or something like that. I have it as a note over here. Let's see if I can find it. Crap, I lost it. Anyway, so are you saying that they acquired this other studio and it became Bethesda Austin or something? Because I always thought it was a completely different studio. Emma Sunderland on Facebook says, Morning Ox, can you do the other endings to Fallout London, please? I would love to, Emma. I really would, but the viewers aren't there. They're just not there. I enjoyed the series just as much as you did. I had so much fun putting it together, but the eyes aren't there. And I can't spend time making something that doesn't draw eyes, right? If I make a Fallout 76 video, which is like the least favorite Fallout game, it still makes twice or thrice the views of a Fallout London video. That's not to say that, Fallout London isn't popular. It is, but, it's it's a piece of mod content, and people are more interested in canonical lore, as far as I know. At any rate, for whatever reason, I put in 50 plus videos on Fallout London, and I finished the main story for at least one faction, and so I'm going to wrap that up. Hold on, what am I getting? AI Radio says, what game company do you want to make Fallout 5? I mean, I'd like Bethesda Game Studios to make it. I loved Fallout 4. It was a great game. I'd love for Obsidian to make it. I loved Fallout New Vegas. It was an excellent game. Either way, we'd be great. You know what? I fear for them going to some third-party studio, like what they originally did for Fallout 76, I worry about... it's the whole George Lucas thing, right? When Star Wars got really famous and George Lucas was, just reveling in the popularity of this franchise that he created, a group approached him saying, we want to do a holiday special set in your universe. Will you let us have creative control over it? And he said, yes. And then we got hit with the Star Wars Christmas special, which was so bad that George Lucas did everything he could to try and erase it from human memory. This is the Christmas special, remember, where the grandfather teddy bear creature, what were the teddy bears of Endor called again? Wakas? Not Chewbacca's, not Wookiees. Gawas? What were they called? I forget. Where the grandfather teddy bear character got high on smoking weed and fantasized about furry teddy bear porn in a Christmas special for Star Wars in the 70s, right? That's the kind of thing that those guys thought was going to be all right. And they published it in that Christmas special. So as soon as that happened, George Lucas is like, Ewoks. Thank you, everybody. It was Ewoks. I'm not big on Star Wars. It's okay. I don't know a lot about it. It was the Ewok grandpa who smoked Ewok weed and fantasized about Ewok porn in the middle of a holiday Christmas party at home. That was what the Christmas special was about. And after that, George Lucas is like, I'm not letting anybody touch my franchise again, until Disney came along and offered him billions of dollars for it. And then he's like, okay, my principles do have a price, and it's in the billions. So it's that whole thing, right? As soon as Todd and co. release control to people who haven't been the caretakers of the Fallout franchise in the past or currently, it's sort of like allowing an unknown quantity in to sort of fiddle with the lore, and something like the Christmas special could happen to Fallout, and wouldn't that be the worst thing ever? So I don't know. I would love it if Bethesda worked on it. I would love it if Obsidian worked on it. Outside of that, I think I'm all right. I'd rather wait. Keith Farrell became a Bronze Ox. Thank you so much. Nick Valentine says, you want to draw eyes off your viewers? What, like with an eraser? You want me to erase the eyes off of my viewers? Why would I want to do that? My audience needs eyes to watch my content. Why would I want to erase their eyes? You can't draw eyes off of people. You can only draw eyes on. What are you talking about, Nick Valentine? I don't understand. Cheng Yang says, is a human-sized mutant after being exposed to FEV rare? Yeah, the only one we know of is Harold. And Harold was only human-sized for a short period of time. Every other human exposed to FEV becomes huge. They become super mutants. But Harold somehow got a weird strain of FEV that just turned him into a ghoul-like creature until he began to grow into the tree-like creature he became. So he's really a one-off weird thing. Broxton Kane says, have you ever played or plan to play Nightmare Shift? I haven't. I'm going to make a note of it. Because it sounds interesting. What is this? Published July 2025. Positive reviews. Okay. Looks interesting. Alt Grendel says, hello, Oxhorn and chat. Hey there, Alt Grendel. Good to see you, my friend. Broxton Kane says, have you ever played... Oh, no. I'm going through them again. I read that. Thank you. Wayne Azing says, aloha, Oxhorn. Wondering what's next on the content train. Hope you're doing great. Keep on creating great videos. Hardcore to the mega. I mean, I'm working on it. I'm continuing to work on a new Fallout video. I'm not going to talk about it just yet because my plans might change. Anytime I talk about future plans with my audience, you remember. You have very long memories, and you will continue to harass me about it. Years later, I'm getting people talking about video ideas that I talked about a long time ago that I never got around to making for whatever reason, and you will not leave me alone about it. So I am working on a video. I hope to have it done soon. Probably not by this weekend, but maybe by Monday. We'll see. Alien Face says, how are you liking Oblivion, Ox? Stay amazing. Thank you, Alien Face. I'm really enjoying watching Oblivion, or playing Oblivion, and I hope you're enjoying watching Oblivion. Thomas McCormick says, you were partially right, Ox. Bethesda Game Studios Austin subcontracted the Skyline Valley update out to Double 11 Studios. That's what it was. Thank you. I didn't think I was crazy. I knew that there was another studio involved. And yeah, they subcontracted out another studio to work on Skyline Valley. Are they not working on additional things for 76? Or was that just a one-time thing? I'm not sure. Officer Huggle says, Oxhorn, is it ethical to end Harold's life? I mean, great question. And I did an entire video on that back when I did my short series on Harold and his little cult following. Ultimately, yeah, it's ethical because he wants to die. He's lived longer than a human should ever have lived. He's had the lifespan of multiple human people. He's rooted in place. But by the time we meet him, he can't move. He's stuck there, and he's surrounded by a cult that worships him, and he can't do anything about it. He can't make them go away. So yeah, I'd say if he asks you, he says, will you please kill me and put me out of my misery? And I think that really one of the most ethical things to do is to put him out of his misery rather than keep him alive forever. Brandon Beltfed says, new game coming out called Shark Dentist. Think it'll be perfect for Scotch and smoke rings. Shark Dentist? What? Is this real? This can't be real. Oh my God, it's real. Wow. Shark Dentist is a unique horror roguelike. Oh, God. It's getting every little keyword in there. Where you play as a shark dentist. Oh, I love how descriptive this is. My game's called Shark Dentist. In this game, you play as a shark dentist. Your task, here we go. Let me guess. It's to work on teeth of sharks. Hold on, let's see. Your task is to treat the teeth of giant predators in a dark clinic while avoiding their deadly aggression. Balance tactics, luck, and limited resources to heal your patient without losing your own life. I mean, this is ridiculous, but I'm kind of sold. Like, I want to play it now. I want to play Shark Dentist. It looks ridiculous, but I'm there for it. I'll take it. Nuka Tom says, I'm once again California bound, this time for Universal Hollywood Horror Nights. There's a Fallout attraction that's promising dodging raiders with Lucy, confronting the ghoul, and even encountering the Brotherhood with Maximus. All I know is I'm gonna record it all. Well, I hope you do, my friend. That sounds like quite an adventure. Good luck to you. I can't wait to hear about it when you get back. Thomas McCormick says the lead on Fallout 76 just went public saying that they are releasing the largest content drop to the game at the end of this year, probably to line up with Fallout Season 2. Well, that's great news. More content for Fallout 76 is always a good thing, and it's coming out right in the middle of Fallout Season 2, which I will already be extensively covering. Oh God, that's a lot to cover. That's a lot to make content on. I might not be able to sleep this coming winter. We'll see. Cloud Big says, yeah, pulling out the flamethrower on him is the most ethical option. I mean, no, I mean, it's true that he begs you to kill him, but there's a more ethical way to kill him than burning him to a crisp with a flamethrower. And that's going into the cave where his roots are and destroying his hearts. If you do that, you come back and he's dead and he died a peaceful sleep. You pull out a flamethrower, he explicitly says, please don't make it hurt. It's awful. Like, they don't do that in games anymore, right? You pull out a flamethrower, you can just burn him, and he sits there screaming, ah! Just bloody murder while you're burning him to a crisp, and his limbs are flailing, and then he gets all black and crispy and dies. It's really graphic. So don't do that. That would be bad. Keith Farrell says, why the hell does a shark need a dentist, lol? That's a great point, because aren't sharks some of the only creatures that are constantly generating new teeth? I was under the impression, I think I watched a documentary on this, that their gums are like conveyor belts for teeth. They've constantly got new ones growing in the back, and the gums will push them forward, and then the old ones fall out naturally over time. So they're just churning out new teeth over and over and over again. So yeah, why would a shark need a dentist? Still, I want to play it. It sounds crazy. Salem says, you should play Schedule 1. Let's see. Oh, I've had this come up before. Yeah, it's out now. I think the last time I saw this come up, it hadn't been published yet, but it looks like it's in early access now. I don't know. Small-time dope pusher, manufacturing a range of drugs, grungy city of Highland Point. Doesn't really look like my kind of game. Like, I don't know if I would really enjoy it. But never judge a book by its cover. All right, we got 8 minutes. Naughty Applejack says, I hear At Dead of Night 2 is in the works. No idea when it comes out, but I hear it's in a much bigger place this time. Same team too. Have a fun night. Thank you, Naughty Applejack. That was a lot of fun, that particular game. And I would love to play a sequel. Club Big says, what's on Ox Wrist? That's a stamp. I went to a water park with the kids. This whole week has been a mess when it comes to my work schedule. It's been fun because I've spent a lot of time with family, but I've had a very hard time getting any work done, which is why I said I might not get my video done until Monday. I'm working on it, but it's taking a while. Anyway, so my nephew had a birthday party, and it was at a water park, and it was on the hottest day of the week. It felt like it was 100 degrees out. It was absolutely miserable. But yeah, you had to get your hand stamped, so that's what that is. Thomas McCormick says, that stamp is from a nightclub. You can't fool us, Ox. Oh yeah, you know me. Going out there. I learned from the best. I learned from those dancers at Aurora and Starfield. Sort of. I just need like a suit made out of foam rubber with a giant nipple on my head. That's what nightclubs are all about. JFX Studios says, hey Ox, have you ever thought about transitioning Scotch and Smoke Rings from its spooky game vibes to just whatever you feel like playing until you finish a game or get bored? I mean, it just so happens that I kind of feel like playing spooky games. I'm not really playing one right now, though. Like, we're playing Oblivion because I like it. And it's not really a spooky game. It's not really an indie game. So the very game we're playing today kind of flies in the face of the convention that I've established for this show. But you know what? I'll probably go back to playing spooky indie games in the near future. Colonel 87th says, do you get a different crowd with different games when I stream? Kinda. Not really. I mean, on one hand, there are certain games that are more popular with my audience. So there's the core Oxhorn audience. And you guys are here no matter what I play. You're here every week. You watch what I do. You watch my videos. You leave your comments. And I love you so much. Thank you. And then there are people who are just interested in the Bethesda content. And they're really excited about Oblivion, me playing Oblivion. It just so happens that I'm excited about playing it too. And they're really interested in my Fallout videos. They've got their favorites. Some will only watch New Vegas videos. They're not interested in the rest. Some will only watch Fallout 4 videos. They don't like Fallout 3. Some only watch 76. They're not interested in single-player games. Others are here because of the show, right? There's a variety of reasons that brought them in, and they sort of stay to their own particular game that they like best. But one thing that all of the Bethesda crowd agree on is they don't like it when I cover any game that isn't a Bethesda game. When I do a series on the Return of the Obra Dinn, every other comment is like, this is not a Bethesda game. Why isn't this Fallout 4? When I did my series on L.A. Noire, they were like, why are you doing this old game? This isn't even relevant anymore. This isn't Fallout 4. Yeah, so you do get different crowds for different games that you do. But there's this core Oxhorn audience that I really appreciate. Alien Face says, do you think Space Marine 2 would be on your list, or maybe Terminator? Both are great games. Terminator, I know, is on my list. It was recommended to me back when I was doing RoboCop, and it looked really interesting. Space Marine 2? I don't know. Let me see. Third-person action, solo, or a multiplayer? Maybe. I mean, I'm interested in the Warhammer universe. When I was a kid, I collected and painted 40K figurines. I never actually played a game with them. At the time, I was just a hobbyist when it came to painting and putting model kits together, and that's when I was a kid. But I never really got into the lore of it, but it seems like something I would enjoy. Colonel 87 says, yeah, I'm a diehard Bethesda, but I did love Killer Frequency. This game is the reason why I found you. I love the lore. Thank you, Colonel 87. Wasn't Killer Frequency amazing? Such a well-done game. It's these little indie gems that just pop up out of nowhere, and they stick with you and they resonate with you. Really well done. All right, it's time. All right. Please don't crash. Ah, man. Oh, that's right. I had to do another Oblivion gate. That's my one complaint about Oblivion. There's too much Oblivion in Oblivion. Like, Oblivion was great the first time I Oblivioned, but then they made you Oblivion again, and it was just another Oblivion. And you're like, I already Oblivioned. Do I really have to Oblivion again? So you Oblivion again. But then you get to the main part of the plot where they're like, you need to Oblivion so many times in order to unlock this thing so that they can do the battle at the What's-It. And I'm like, but I already Oblivion. But now I gotta Oblivion again. So here we are, we're about to Oblivion, and I tried to Oblivion, but I died when I Oblivioned last week. So we're back at the beginning. Let's Oblivion! All right. What is that? Is that a wolf? Oh, no, that's a goblin thing. Lights, says Alt Grendel. I already did that. I did it. I turned off the lights. Into the Oblivion! DJ Collins says, growing up on Dr. Demento, I equate your show with the vibe he gave us by doing it better than we could probably do. But you give us hope. If you're watching me because you're hoping that I can do it. Ah! Where's my weapon? Why is it not... Did I not... I'm not bothering to block because I think these guys regenerate health. If I remember correctly. It is there. Why didn't I? Huh. And I have ebony boots already, right? Yep. Emerald. Where does this go? To the Oblivion Cave. Oh, it goes... Okay, so I gotta go there. Anyway, if you're watching me to... because you think I'm going to do things better than you could, you may be watching for the wrong reasons. My broadcast is a cautionary tale of how not to play Oblivion. I'm the Oxstallion, remember. Colonel 87 says, to be clear, I meant Oblivion is why I found you. Oh, okay. Thank you, Colonel 87. See more cleavage, says, don't forget to soul tap. Right. Thank you. Soul grass. There we go. I'm really looking forward to my bow having a quicker draw. I feel like the draw is just really slow. Okay, well that didn't work. I still didn't get anything off of him. Well, at least I'm getting soul gems from these hanging pods. Yikes, there was an entire person in there. Ew. Whoa. Okay, I'm gonna quick save. Arthur Morgan says Soul Trap isn't working because it only lasts a few seconds. Check the spell description. You should try side quest a brush with death in Shaden Hall. Okay, thank you, Arthur Morgan. It lasts 3 seconds. Surely I used it in the appropriate amount of time that last time you just saw me use it. All right, well, I'll try again. DJ Collins says, it's not that. I've watched you for years, and I love that you've proven that a gamer can make a living doing what they do, or loving what they do. Thanks again. Oh, I got you. Thank you, DJ Collins. I do love what I do. Darn it. Killed him too quickly. I think I have one, though. I picked one up, didn't I? Yeah. Wow. Oh, it healed itself. Oh my god. I got it. I either kill it too fast or too slow. Ah. Well, that's our first crash. And at least I had just quick saved. DJ Collins says, plus, I wear cool hats, smoke cigars, and drink good whiskey. So yeah, brother from another mother, love ya, bruh. Well, DJ Collins, thank you so much. Okay. What? All right. All right, crossing fingers. Nice. Okay, it worked. It worked. Yeah, it only lasts 3 seconds. Oh, but I didn't get it in there. Where did I get it? Okay. I hear something. I got it! No! I captured a soul. Nice. Yay, it finally worked. Oh yeah. Got that recharge. Nice. Well, we've got like pillars and stuff from the building above deep down into this cave, which makes me think we're getting close to the surface. Getting a ton of gold in these pods, like 50 gold a stack. Yeah, there's the door. All right, another quick save. Looks familiar. I think I might have gotten here. And I captured it. Okay, up or continue that way. I'm thinking up. Seymour Cleavage says Umbra has Soul Trap. It's in Aliad Ruin Vendasi. Is that a spell that I can find? Umbra? Soul Trap? Thank you, Seymour Cleavage. There's another door. Crap, do we have to go to this door? The Molten Halls. Surely we just gotta keep going up. Ah, okay. Well, we gotta open the gate. The blood well. Giovanni says, I guess I don't feel as bad about Sinclair from Dead Money. What do you think of him after learning he was involved in Vault-Tec schemes? You know, I wasn't really sympathetic with Sinclair after I learned about what he did to the Begin Again girl. I forget, what's her name? He essentially wanted to be her sugar daddy, and I don't think she really genuinely loved him. But it's been a while since I've explored that story, so I'd need a refresher. Oh, there's a dude in this cage. It's a dead dude. Mythic Dawn Guard. Well, that didn't work as intended, did it? Okay, the gate should now be open. Oh yeah, I'm not going down there. No, no. Not with big spider ladies waiting for me. No, sir. Vera Keys. That's right. Vera Keys. Okay, well, which one? This one looks bigger and more foreboding. I'm guessing it's this one. The tower portal. I still don't know what killed me that one time I came into a chamber like this and I was just walking around and I died randomly. Yeah! Rending halls. Is it because that fire's too hot? These guys are nasty. All right, that also goes to the rending halls, so that must be the only way forward. I'm not taking that much damage. I'm doing all right. Oh, that's a lot of bombs. That's a lot of bombs. Ebony Claymore. Ooh. 17 damage. That's going to be a two-handed weapon, though, won't it? Yeah. Really slow. I mean, I like it, but... Gotta have my shield. It's nice, though. That's a heavy-hitting sword right there. I just melted him. I got it. Okay. Well, do we keep going up or do we go through there? That's the corridors of dark salvation. Let's keep going up. Ruined portal to the Lust Keep. Okay, where am I? Sigillium Sanguine. Okay, I guess that's where I need to go. Aha! Die, Darth Maul! Where's the fire lady? Where'd you go, fire lady? I don't see her. I think she's gone. What is that? Storm? Archronock? What is that? Oh, it's like an elemental demon. Void salts. Oh. Long Sword of Depletion. Oh, man. 13 damage. And I'm over encumbered. No! Oh, that Ebony Claymore is sexy. I like it. The Long Sword of Depletion looks nice. The icon does anyway, but it's only 13 damage compared to my Fire Woot. Oh, looks pretty, though. Ah, well. Amanda Crawford with a super tip. Thank you so much, Amanda Crawford. I closed the Oblivion Gate outside of Leowyn. I should speak to the Count about sending aid to Bruma now that Leowyn is no longer directly threatened. Yay. Alright, now I can drop it. It'll be there if I ever want it. No, the horse. Okay, well, Leowyn, right? Oh, right. Doggone it. I always arrive at night.
What?
How are you faring in your campaign against the remnants of the Black Bow Bandits, Sir Knight?
Aid for Bruma.
Well, with the Oblivion Gate near Leowyn closed, I suppose the immediate threat is lessened. I will do as you ask. Let no one say Leowyn did not do its part to uphold the Empire.
All right.
Good day, Sir Knight.
We did it! Yay! Hopefully we can play Oblivion without having to Oblivion anymore.
Hello there.
I've got my full of Oblivion, but I'm not quite done with Oblivion. Right. Allies for Bruma. So do we go back to the keep up here? Shadenhall. Yeah, so the battle's about to start. Oh, Coral. Oh, do we have to go to all these guys too? Oh no! Is each one gonna require an Oblivion Gate? No! Alright, let's go to Coral.
Look at the muscles on you.
Hail.
Evening. It is quite nice to see you again. I hope you are faring well.
Aid for Bruma.
While I understand Bruma's need, Coral's own defense must come first. I cannot spare any soldiers as long as Coral remains under threat from the Oblivion Gate outside our walls.
Doggone it. Another freaking Oblivion Gate. Weatherly.
So, the brothers have once again reclaimed Weatherly, eh? Good for them.
Coral.
I've warned my people to stay inside the walls and put my guard on full alert. There's nothing else we can do.
Oh.
Farewell.
Yeah.
It's you. Hi.
Yeah. It's me, Mr. Muscles. Okay, let's lighten our load. Ooh, I'm low on arrows. Wait. I think I'm done with alchemy for now. Let's go drop off our alchemy stuff. Seymour Cleavage says, Ox, how's your armor? Yeah, I should probably repair it. Okay, do I need to sleep? No, I don't need to sleep. How many repair hammers do I have? 9. That should be enough. Okay. Is that enough arrows to get me through? Maybe. Let's switch quests. Let's do defense for Bruma. Okay. Hello. Ah.
I appreciate the help you've brought to Bruma. I begin to think we have a chance. But my militia is no substitute for trained soldiers. Can we not wait for more help to arrive?
Okay. I'm low on fluids. I finished all my scotch. I'm gonna go get a drink. I'll be right back. Okay. Well, Am I gonna regret this? Tell you what.
Thank you.
Let's do a hard save.
I appreciate, but
I'm ready.
so be it. Bruma's fate is in the hands of the gods now. And yours. Bird, deploy the troops for battle.
As you command, Countess.
Okay, I'm here. Here we go. Well, Martin, I know you're trying to prove yourself, but is it really a good idea for the heir to be fighting in this battle? Please tell me he doesn't die. I mean, he is voiced by Sean Bean, so... Yeah, he's gonna die, isn't he? Crap. What happens if I get there before him? Oh man, I avoided all of that Oblivion just to get an opportunity to Oblivion some more. Yeah. Martin and I arrived at the battlefield. I must protect Martin until the Great Gate opens.
Soldiers of Cyrodiil, the Empire will stand or fall by what we do here today. Will we let the Daedra do to Bruma what they did to Camoran? Will we let them burn our homes? Will we let them kill our families? No, we make our stand here today for the whole of Cyrodiil. We must hold fast until the hero of Camoran can destroy their great gate. We must kill whatever comes out of that gate. Soldiers of Cyrodiil, do you stand with me?
Look out!
From Bruma and the Empire!
Jack, sorry. Sorry, Bird.
That's the best you can do! Look out!
Let's get this over with!
I got that one.
I think it's out. What? How is it empty? Oh, I must have put it in another one. Maybe I should just drop my soul gem so that everything goes into the right one. Okay.
got that one. What's the matter? Am I supposed to be impressed? I've got that one. Catch that!
The enchanted item does not have enough charge.
My blood for the Empire.
The enchanted item doesn't have.
The training of thousands has passed through me.
The Great Gate is open. I must enter it at once and get its great sigil stone before the Bruma defenders are overwhelmed. Is that it? Doggone it, these guys are killing me. Should I just race in the gate or should I bother staying out here to help defend? They're all on me!
Fight fire with fire!
God! I'm silenced and they're all on me. Oh my God. What? Did we do it? Okay, I'm going in. Ah, come on! Oh my God, really? 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 Oh, for Pete's sake. Oh, please don't do this to me. Yes! Yes? Doggone it, man. Really? I was here? Oh. Bull crap. All right, I'm going to quick save after the speech. on! Charge your sword now, says chat. I thought I did. Let me try. There we go.
Soldiers of Cyrodiil, the Empire will stand or fall by what we do here today. Will we let the Daedra do to Bruma what they did to Camoran?
Yeah.
Will we let them burn our homes? We will let them kill our families?
Oh, come on.
No, we make our stand here today for the whole of Cyrodiil. We must hold fast until the hero of Camoran can destroy their great gate. We must kill whatever comes out of that gate. Soldiers of Cyrodiil, do you stand with me?
Here comes another one.
Another ebony claymore. Oh.
Here comes another one. Stay sharp. Stay sharp.
Long burn the dragonfire. Cannot bless me.
Of Bruma and the Empire!
Here comes another one.
God! They're all on me again. God, they're all up. What are you guys doing?
That's the best you can do.
There we go. Okay, this is the great gate, right? Don't crash! Do not crash. Oh! What I'm going to do is save here. Hard save. I've entered the great gate. The Daedric siege engine is crawling towards the portal. If it exits the gate before I reach the sigil stone, all is lost? Oh! Come on! Crap. Plane of Oblivion. Okay, how do I destroy the siege engine? There it is! All right, cover! Yeah! Really? That's it? Okay. Oh dear. Back out to the plane of Oblivion. Well, to the plane of Oblivion, okay. Huh. Well, let's try one level up. Okay. Okay. Am I just going in a big loop? Ah! Ah! I need to get over there, right? Okay, so I need to get down there. Over there? Oh. Oh, okay. I think I get it. Yeah, okay, here we go. No! But that side's broken too. Chat says jump. I don't know if that's the best idea, but okay. Hey, it worked! Thank you, chat. Dramora Heavy Bow. 12 damage. Ebony Bow is better. Aha! Aha! Here we go. Run! Wait a minute. Ah! Okay, I think this is the door. Vaults of End Times? Oh, I hope I don't get lost in the labyrinth or something. Oh, yes, it's going up. That's a good sign. I don't got time to make mistakes. Oh, what was that? Oh. Freaking guillotine things. Oh, man. Citadel Hall door. Citadel Hall door. Loot. Okay, so 2 Citadel Hall doors. Looks like they both go to the same place. Okay, that one goes down. Probably not what I want to do. That one goes up. Probably what I want to do. "95 seconds? Oh my God. 90 seconds? What? "80 seconds. Oh, this is infuriating.
And 4.
70 seconds. 65 seconds. Oh, this sucks. I got the sigil key off of somebody. If I have to do this again, I have to remember who I got the key from. "45 seconds.
Break. Bleed.
30 seconds. Yes! Yeah! Woo! Was that it? Did I do it? Oh my God. Oh, yeah! I reached the Great Sigil Stone and closed the gate. The battle of Bruma is won. Now to give the Sigil Stone to Martin. Oh, you need to skip enemies, says Northern Berserker. Yeah, I figured that out at the very end. At the very end, I skipped enemies. Whew. Oh, Martin better not be dead. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, Martin's alive. Sean Bean, this is a first.
We won a great victory here today. We now have the means to recover the Amulet of Kings from Mankar Camoran. But we need to act quickly. Camoran will not take long to recognize his danger. Remember, the portal closes behind you. Anything you need, carry it with you. I'll have the ritual ready in the Great Hall when you arrive. Farewell.
Oh, man, I'm going into the deep. Oh, Oblivion Gate.
The only way to close all the Oblivion Gates forever is for me to relight the dragon fires in the Temple of the One. Our only hope is to recover the Amulet of Kings from Mankar Camoran.
Mysterium Xerxes.
I have everything necessary for the ritual to use the Xerxes to open a portal to Camoran's paradise. Remember, the portal will close behind you, so you will need to take everything you need.
Right.
Farewell, my friend.
Ooh. Well, I guess I'm glad I didn't waste time by going to every single city in the realm and convincing guys to join us. No, Bird is dead. No. Oh, Bird died. I wonder if that's scripted. Sigil stone. One transcendent sigil stone added to the inventory. Huh. Joffrey? Oh no, what? Joffrey died? No! I lost Bird and Joffrey? Oh my god. Vera Laris. I don't know who that is. Of Bravel. Oh, well. We won, but at what cost? It got halfway through the gate, and then the gates collapsed. Talk about cutting it close. Holy cow. Hentai Spider says, you let Jeff die? I know, I let him die. Would he have lived if I went and got help from all the other cities? Oh. Right, well... Guess I gotta wait for them all to go inside.
Let's hear it. The gray fox protects you.
What? Oh, right. Wow. Okay. So that's what, 3? 3 so far for the broadcast? There we go. Kayabar's Barbecue says, I'm watching your Fallout 4 series right now alongside the Metro series. Thanks. Hope you enjoyed them. Had a great time making them. Is he not even here yet? God. There we go, finally. Okay. I'm gonna do a hard save.
I have everything in place for the ritual. I'll open the portal whenever you're ready. I don't know what you'll find in Camoran's paradise. I do know the portal I create through the Mysterium Xarxes ritual will close behind you. You'll have to find another way back.
Oh, great.
I believe that Mankar Camoran acts as the anchor for paradise. Just as a sigil stone anchors an Oblivion gate in place. Kill Mankar Camoran, and you will unmake his paradise. Shall I open the portal to paradise? Are you ready?
Not yet. I need to go repair my armor.
That's fine. Make sure you have everything you need. There's no telling what you'll find there.
Okay.
Farewell, my friend.
Let's go repair our armor, and then we'll do it. I guess that's what we're gonna do. I'm surprised I didn't get a level out of that. Oh, man. I think I have some more repair hammers in here. If I can remember where I put them. Where did I put them? Huh. Could have sworn I had another stack of them. Well, I suppose we could go to town. All right. Seymour Cleavage says the blacksmith cabin. Oh, did I put them in there? Oh, maybe I did. Wow. 4. Really? Corey Dorton says, Ox, did you download the latest patch for Oblivion? I did, yeah.
How are you?
Where did I put him? I don't think I did.
How goes it?
Oh my God. Well, clearly it's zoning in and out that does it. I can play for 30 minutes straight, but then when I zone in and out, maybe it has something to do with autosaves. Or maybe I threw them up here somewhere. Oh, almost. Okay, where's a blacksmith? Okay, a fighting chance, maybe? are the best defense.
I hope I can help. Not smart to carry around. Armor, weapons, I have it all. How may I help you? Thank you for your business. Take care.
Okay, I'm fully repaired. I'm not encumbered. I've got a stack of repair hammers. I think I'm ready.
I have everything in place. I believe. Kill, shall I?
Yes.
Farewell, my friend. Our fate is in your hands. Bring back the Amulet of Kings. Brace yourself.
Okay. I have arrived in Camoran's paradise. The portal closed behind me. I must find Mankar Camoran, kill him, and recover the Amulet of Kings. Ooh. Purple trees. Cool.
So, the cat's paw of the Septims arrives at last. You didn't think you could take me unawares, here of all places, in the paradise that I created. Look now upon my paradise. Gaia Alata in the old tongue, a vision of the past and the future.
This is just like invading the Institute in Fallout 4. We finally get to the Institute. It's a one-way trip. And as soon as we arrive, Father starts talking to us from the ceiling. We finally get to this paradise. It's a one-way trip. We get here, and this Camoran guy starts talking to us from the sky. Holy cow. The narrative beats are identical. Wow. I wonder if I get some unique alchemy items here. Are we going to find out that he's just some doddering old man that believes in, I don't know, like democracy or something, and he thinks that kings are an archaic form of fascism that need to be dealt with or something?
Behold the savage garden, where my disciples are tempered for a higher destiny, to rule over Tamriel Reborn. If you are truly the hero of destiny, as I hope, the garden will not hold you alone. Lift to your eyes Erek Agara, my seat at the pinnacle of paradise. I shall await them.
Oh, man. I could fly it to the moon and back if you'd be my baby. It's his Savage Garden, see? He called it his Savage Garden. Wow, and I can two-shot it with a bow. Crap, did I make arrows? I've got some arrows. All right, hopefully it'll see me through. Well, I do have a map. So, what did he say? Meet him at the spire of something or other? We got a topless guy. Is he a good topless guy or a bad topless guy? You never know with topless guys. They could be all for partying and good times, or... Well, I think he's a good topless guy. Hello.
So you found your way to Gaiar Alata at last. Don't we have enough troubles here without you adding to them? Leave us alone. Your quarrel is with Mankar Camoran, not us poor fools.
Savage Garden! They'd better give me some Savage Garden quotes.
Everyone here died in the Master's service. As the Master promised, we are now immortal, like the Daedra. But our life here is a nightmare. The creatures of the garden torment us endlessly. When they kill us, we are soon reborn and the cycle begins again. No one has yet found a way to leave the garden, except those few given the bands of the Chosen and allowed to enter the Forbidden Grotto.
Well, Gaia Altara.
Gaiar Alata is the Master's name for this place. We usually just call it Paradise. This is the Savage Garden. At the top of that mountain lies the Terrace of Dawn, which leads up to Mankar Camoran's palace, Carrick Agaialor. Beneath the mountain lies the Forbidden Grotto, the only way out of the Savage Garden.
Forbidden Grotto?
The only way out of the Savage Garden.
Okay.
Only those wearing the bands of the Chosen may enter the Forbidden Grotto, but they never return, so we don't know what fate awaits them.
Bands of the Chosen.
Only those wearing the bands can enter the Forbidden Grotto. No one who enters the grotto ever returns.
Right, but where do I get a Band of the Chosen?
Leave me in peace.
Okay, gotta go from the Savage Garden to the Swampy Grotto, and then from there, gotta climb a mountain. Well, how do I get the Bands of the Chosen? Maybe I gotta kill someone for it. Just keep going. Whoa! That lizard is having a seizure! Lizard! Are you okay? Oh, that one's having a seizure too. Why are the lizards here having seizures? I'll help you. I'll help. It was a fish. Oh, that's why he was out of the water. Well, that fish is on a rock. Well, not everything is right in paradise. A slaughterfish. Ooh. There's another one. Why are the fishes? The fishes are on land. He doesn't know how fishes work. Ooh, what's this? A dead deer? Someone killed Bambi. Oh, hi. He's not topless. He's bad. Or not.
You destroyed the Sigil Tower at Ganona. My kin say you fought well.
I seek Mankar Camoran.
You speak directly, like one of my people almost. I'm glad I did not kill you immediately.
What do you want then?
There is but one way out of the garden. I guard that path. You will travel that path, and it will bring me honor to defeat you. But you shamed my kin at Ganona. To bring you into my service, that would also bring me honor. So I offer you a choice. Would you confront me in battle, or offer me service?
I have some questions.
You are impertinent, mortal. I did not offer to answer questions.
Fine, I'm gonna fight you in battle.
Your mind follows the simple path, the choice of an animal. But you have courage at least. You will fail, mortal. And then where will you be? Dead and nothing. Big breath scheme. I banish you. Feed me, Lord.
God. Doggone it, I killed him too quickly. Bands of the Chosen. I should find the door to the Forbidden Grotto and see if he was telling the truth. Well, I mean, I just wanted to...
How little you understand. You cannot stop Lord Dagon. The principalities have sparkled as gems in the black reaches of Oblivion since the first morning. Many are their names and the names of their masters. The cold harbor of Meridia, Periite's quagmire, the 10 moon shadows of Mephala, and Dawn's beauty, the princedom of Lorkon, misnamed Tamriel by deluded mortals.
Uh-oh.
Yes, you understand now. Tamriel is just one more Daedric realm of Oblivion, long since lost to its prince when he was betrayed by those that served him. Lord Dagon cannot invade Tamriel, his birthright. He comes to liberate the occupied lands.
Siamai Wing says you needed this guy. Did I? Did I need that guy? I mean, he wanted to fight me. The flooded grotto.
Ask yourself, how is it that mighty gods die, yet the Daedra stand incorruptible? How is it that the Daedra forthrightly proclaim themselves to man, while the gods cower behind statues and the faithless words of traitor priests? It is simple. They are not gods at all. The truth has been in front of you since you first were born. The Daedra are the true gods of this universe. Julianos, Dibella, and Stondar are all Lorcan's betrayers, posing as divinities in a principality that has lost its guiding light. What are scholarship, love, and mercy when compared to fate, night, and destruction? The gods you worship are trifling shadows of first causes. They have tricked you for ages.
What do you want, mortal? Leave me.
Why do you think your world has always been contested ground, the arena of powers and immortals? It is Tamriel, the realm of change, brother to madness, sister to deceit. Your false gods could not entirely rewrite history. Thus you remember tales of Lorcan vilified, a dead trickster whose heart came to Tamriel. But if a god can die, how does his heart survive? He is Daedra! Tamriel I Daedra! This heart.
Oh, if I loot, I interrupt his speech. Whoops.
Daedra cannot die, so your so-called gods cannot erase him from your minds completely.
That's a lot of words. There we go. Huh. Okay. This door is smooth and featureless without any apparent way of opening it. Right. What if there's a switch? No. Okay, let's see if we can find another path. Well, okay. But wait, that's where I came from, isn't it?
You. How can you be here? No matter. You are too late to stop Lord Dagon's victory. Soon we will return to Tamriel to rule over it as lords. While you will remain here in the Eternal Garden forever.
Bands of the Chosen.
Those favored by the Master to wear the bands may enter the Forbidden Grotto and leave this savage garden forever.
Oh, do I have to wear them? Okay. Forbidden Grotto.
The Forbidden Grotto is the only way out of the savage garden.
Okay.
Those who earn the Master's favor are given the
Okay, the bands glow red briefly as they lock around my wrists.
Master, we'll soon deal with you.
They lock around my wrists? Uh-oh. Does that mean I'm now like a slave to this guy? Whoa! Okay, there we go. I've entered the Forbidden Grotto, now to find my way through to the Terrace of the Dawn, where I hope to find Mankar, Camoran, and the Amulet of Kings. Can I take them off? I cannot unequip this item. No! Oh, no! By putting on the bands, did I just do something awful? Oh, no. I'm in a prison.
Your presence here will not be tolerated. What's the matter? Getting tired? Let's get this over with.
Hi there.
He's all cheery. Hi.
Kill the monster. Destroy this place.
Kill the monster, destroy this place. All right, I can do that.
You wear the bands, but you're no prisoner.
I'm here to kill Mankar Camoran.
Can you really do it? Can you bring this eternal nightmare to an end? Can you defeat Mankar Camoran and free all the souls of the poor fools who followed him? Listen, I can help you. You need my help if you are ever to leave the Forbidden Grotto.
Okay. Well, who are you?
I was one of Mankar Camoran's chief lieutenants. I helped plan the Emperor's assassination. I opened the Great Gate at Kvatch. We were the chosen. We saw more clearly than ordinary mortals. We would destroy the world and remake it. Mankar Camoran was our leader, our teacher, our master. He had the secret knowledge. He dealt with Mehrunes Dagon as an equal.
Why would you help me?
I was at the sack of Kvatch. They had no chance. We took them by surprise, and we carried the walls in the first assault. But they fought on anyway, desperately. They seemed to think this decadent, mundane world of theirs was worth defending. I was slain after the battle was over. 3 townsfolk hiding in the cellar attacked me when I entered their house, hunting down survivors. They tore me to pieces, although I have no doubt they were immediately killed by my companions. I've had plenty of time to ponder my deeds since I came here. Ponder and regret. An eternity of regret. For my weakness, The Master sent me here to torture my former comrades who showed similar ingratitude for his gift of eternal life.
How can you help me?
No one wearing the bands of the Chosen can leave this grotto. The doors will not open, and there is no other way out. I can remove them, but I will need time. The Dremora Overseer will be here any minute to check up on me. You need to play along until he leaves. Just act like a prisoner, and do as I say. Once Orthe leaves, we can find a quiet spot to remove these bands.
Okay, bad guy. He planned the siege of Kvatch, but he was killed. He suffered a death penalty for his evil deeds, and in this afterlife, he's come to regret his choices. Okay, I'll play along.
Good. Follow me, and don't worry. You can trust me.
Really? Okay. All right. I can trust him.
What's going on here? Who's this?
A prisoner, sent in by...
Show me some respect, worm. Unless you want to end up in the cages with them.
Yes, Kinreeve, sir. This prisoner was sent in by Cathatet for questioning. I was about to begin.
This is not one of Mankar Camoran's chattels from the garden. Who is he?
Nothing escapes your vigilance, Kinreeve. Cathatet wondered as well. This is why he sent him for questioning.
Well, carry on.
Of course, Kinreeve. Prisoner, into the cage, now.
What? What? Oh,
Prisoner, get in the cage.
Okay. Okay, here we go.
Big on, mortal.
Okay, this was probably a really bad idea. Yeah, this was probably really bad. I probably should not have trusted a guy that I found here. Really bad. Oh, yay! He's not a bad guy. He really did have regret. Yay!
There's no way for me to cross, but the Master's immortality does have its uses. I will distract the Dremora for as long as I can.
Eldamil told me he would meet me further into the caves where he would be able to remove the bands of the Chosen from my wrists. I should continue searching for a way through these caves to Mankar Camoran's palace. Okay. Well. It only took his death and an eternity of torture for him to realize that maybe committing genocide against a bunch of helpless people is not a good idea. Okay, left or right? Let's try right.
Hello. Watch out. Look out.
Whoops. That's a cool effect.
You made it. I didn't think you'd have any trouble. Let's get these bands off you. There. You're not a prisoner of the Forbidden Grotto any longer. Let me come with you. Let me help you kill Mankar Camoran. I am not without power.
Right? And a way to redeem himself. Okay, sure. I'd be glad of your help.
I am no match for Mankar Camoran, but perhaps together we can find a way to defeat him. Lead on.
Okay. So wait.
Well done, champion. Your progress is swift and sure. Perhaps you will reach me after all. You think I mock you? Not at all. In your coming, I hear the footsteps of fate. You are the last defender of decadent Tamriel. I am the midwife of the mythic dawn. Tamriel
Death to the master.
I welcome you, if you truly are the agent of...
That's the best you
I
can do!
tire of the self-scarred heroes who set themselves in my path, only to prove unworthy in the event.
Crap, I forgot that looting cuts off his dialogue. Unworthy in the event is what he said. Okay. So he's not mocking me. He's actually glad for a bit of a challenge. Cool. Are you all right? I think he's all right. So that other guy that I killed in the duel, would he have joined me as well? So did I miss out on an opportunity to have him join me by fighting him? Well, he was just being so obtuse. He was giving me two options and he wasn't going to talk with me. So I didn't know what he wanted me to do, and I wasn't going to agree to do it until he told me. Okay, another cage.
Mankar Camoran must be destroyed.
He's proving pretty helpful in a pinch. Distracting me so I can use my arrows.
For Tamriel! This is the park!
Destroy this place.
Do your best!
Watch out.
Do your best!
Okay. One step at a time. Where's my dude? Did I lose him? Where's my dude? Oh, there he is. have the high ground.
Let's get this over with! Why won't you die?
High ground never fails. Right? Right. Protect tome. I think I already know protect though, don't I? Yeah, I think I already have it. Okay. All right, buddy. Let's do this. Ooh. I should probably get all these rare flowers while I'm here, right? They probably don't grow in Tamriel. Oh, come on. No. Can't get that one. Right, which way? Probably that way. But I gotta see this statue.
You did not expect to see me again, did you? You have no grasp of the power that my father has at his command. You think you can stop us? Soon Mehrunes Dagon will walk upon Tamriel for the first time since the Mythic Age, and our victory will be complete. Come. My father is waiting to welcome you to Karak Agayalor.
Again? Did I ever meet her? When did I see her? Huh. All right, hard save out here. This is where the dude sits all day? God. It's a prison of his own making.
I have waited a long time for you, champion of old Tamriel. You were the last gasp of a dying age. You breathed the stale air of false hope. How little you understand. You cannot stop Lord Dagon. The walls between our worlds are crumbling. The mythic dawn grows nearer with every rift in the firmament. Soon, very soon, the lines now blurred will be erased. Tamriel and Oblivion rejoined, the Mythic Age reborn. Lord Dagon shall walk Tamriel again. The world shall be remade. The new age shall rise from the ashes of the old.
Preach it.
My vision shall be realized. Weakness will be purged from the world, and mortal and immortal alike purified in the refiner's fire.
Amen, brother.
My long duel with the Septims is over, and I have the mastery. The Emperor is dead. The Amulet of Kings is mine. And the last defender of the last ragged septim stands before me, in the heart of my power. Let us see who at last has proved the stronger.
Okay, I found him. Now I must kill him. All right.
Strike me down, and my father's power will raise me up again. Am I? I do not fear death. Father will never be paradise awaits me. Paradise awaits me.
Firestorm.
The dawn is breaking! Paradise awaits me. My father's power sustains me!
Where's the other dude? Did you kill the other dude? Where's my other dude?
For Lord Dagon, the time of cleansing is almost here! Nothing can stop Lord Dagon.
Okay, he's summoning all sorts of monsters. Do I focus on the monsters or do I focus on him? I have a feeling I need to focus on him or he'll just keep summoning monsters. So...
You came for the amulet? Take it then.
You cannot escape the Master's vigilance.
You came for the amulet?
Be glad you will not live to see the day Lord Dagon.
You came for the amulet? Take it then.
Oh, am I out of arrows? No!
See the day Lord Dagon walks the
You came for the amulet? Take it then.
Test your strength against me.
welcome your soul out.
It's already lost.
I will...
I got you! I got you! Mankar Camoran's robe. 3 pounds. Amulet of Kings. Alright, all the other dudes died. Crap, it's crumbling around me. No! Don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. Don't crash, don't crash, please. I killed Mankar Camoran. Upon his death, the paradise he had created dissolved around me, and I found myself back at Cloud Ruler Temple with the Amulet of Kings in my hand. Ooh. And the blades. Look at that.
You found a way back. Does this mean...
Mankar Camoran is dead.
You did it. You defeated him. Then you have it. You have the Amulet of Kings.
Here, this amulet belongs to you.
Belongs to me. The Amulet of Kings. So you and Joffrey have said. If it is true, if the Emperor really was my father, then I should be able to wear it. Only those of the Septim blood can wear the Amulet of Kings.
I remember. I tried to put it on myself at the very beginning of the game. This will be interesting. What if he's not? What if everyone was wrong? What if he tries to put it on and it rejects him or something? Put on the amulet, Your Majesty.
Yes, of course. What am I waiting for? After all, this is my destiny. And no man can deny his destiny.
Hey, it worked. You see, you are Uriel's son.
I didn't really need the amulet to tell me that. I've known it was true since you first told me back in Kavach. But it is one thing to talk of becoming Emperor, and quite another to actually be the Emperor.
You are the Emperor.
Not yet. Until we light the Dragonfires, the gates are open, and Mehrunes Dagon's invasion continues. While you were gone, I sent a messenger to Chancellor Akato. He waits for us in the Imperial City.
Why meet Okato?
Chancellor Akato is the head of the Elder Council. The Council rules in the Emperor's absence. I don't expect any objections from the Elder Council, but we should defer to their authority. Let's go to the Imperial City at once, before the enemy can recover from Mankar Camoran's death.
Quest added. Light the dragon fires. All right. Hard save. Okay. Are you gonna go, or should I just meet you there? I'll meet you there, I guess. Bye. And I'm gonna crash. Ah! Called it! Why is it predictable? Okay. I need to stop forgetting that I possess words of power. I need to stop bringing into existence my own fate. The Vivid Kiwi says, yeah, you manifested that one. That's on me.
Congratulations on your victory, sir.
John Bernal says you killed her when you got the book. Oh, was that? Oh, that's why she said that we meet again. I killed her when I first got the book. Where are you going? Is there a horse in here? Oh, can I have a horse? Yay, I get a horse. Oh no, I'm gonna kill it again. Oh, my second horse. The last one didn't even last a broadcast. All right. No, that's not the way I chose. This way. There we go. Don't die on me, horse. I mean, I could fast travel, but I got a horse. I want to ride that horse. Come on, Your Majesty. I'm gonna ride this horse till I can't no more. Don't exhaust this one, says the Vivid Kiwi. Okay, I'm gonna stop sprinting. I'll just trot the whole way. Where? Martin, where are you? God, why are these NPCs? They don't follow. Just take your sweet time. We're both on a horse. You have no excuse. Well, there's no stamina bar. I don't know if I'm exhausting him. How do I know if he's got too much fatigue? Are we going into Bruma? I guess so. I can't bring my horse inside. Aww. But we're going around, aren't we? Yeah, we got to go to the Imperial City. I like how it says Waynan Priory horse, even though I'm nowhere near Waynan Priory. Waynan Priory was where I got my first horse. Is it assuming that my first horse didn't die? And that this is it? Okay. Why did they turn so slowly? Oh my God. Turn around. Stop. No! Turn around! Whoa. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. Bear. Was that a bear? The bear had better not eat my horse. It's a bear! He's coming to eat my horse! Ride, swift lightning, ride! You're being chased by bears! Ah! Imperial City. Don't die on me, horse. You gotta run for your own life. Bobcat! No, it's a cougar! Getting attacked by mountain lions and bears? I'm staying on the road. It's not like I'm doing anything crazy here. What's the point of a horse if it can't even survive a couple of mountain lions and bears? Was that a bandit? Oh, they're all after me now. But I don't want to exhaust him. Ah, that's shooting arrows at me. No! Stinking bandits and another cougar. They want my horse to die so bad. Don't die, little horse. Don't die. It's right behind me. I'm galloping because I'm trying to save my life. Is that another freaking hunter? Yes! Stop! It's my arrow in his butt! Yes, an Imperial Guard. Help me. You okay, horsey? Ouch, that looks painful. I'm close. Oh, but the road is over there. I gotta go the other way. Crap. Crap, I need to go all the way around over here. Turning. Nope, stop. No! The bears and the mountain lions and the bandits couldn't kill my horse. The crash to desktop did. No. Oh, this horse is not worth the trouble. Owned horses fast travel with you, by the way, says the Vivid Kiwi. Oh, really? Oh. Okay. Is there a stable at the Imperial City?
Congratulations on your victory, sir.
Yeah, Chestnut Handy Stables. Yeah. Come on. Your Majesty, you can't take your horse in the city. trust me, I've tried. Let's go.
What is it, citizen?
I don't think I've entered from this direction before. Cool.
Have pity on an old war veteran. What is it, citizen?
Welcome to the Imperial Palace.
It's a round table. Where's Martin?
Where is Martin? I was told that he had arrived in the capital.
Martin? There he is. We have arrived in the Elder Council chamber. I must formally present Martin's claim to Chancellor Okato, the head of the Elder Council.
I've been expecting you. The full council has already considered the matter of Martin's claim to the Imperial throne in detail. Martin Septim, on behalf of the Elder Council, I accept your claim to the
Chancellor
Imperial
Okato!
throne. We should
Chancellor Okato, the city is under attack. Oblivion gates have opened and Daedra are inside the walls. The guard is overwhelmed.
Courage, soldier. We have an emperor again. Your Highness, what are your orders? Shall the guard fall back to the palace?
No. If we let ourselves get besieged in the palace, we're doomed. We must get to the Temple of the One immediately.
As you command, sire. Guards, form up and protect the Emperor. To the Temple of the One.
Ah! The Imperial City is under attack! Oblivion gates have opened all over the city, and Daedra are pouring out. I must escort Martin to safety to the Temple of the One, where he can light the dragon fires, close the Oblivion gates, and save the city.
Die! Let's get this over with. Let's get this.
Drive them back!
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
All right, let's go. Come on. Let's go. Oh.
For the Empire!
I'm supposed to be impressed. Just
Follow me!
you
The temple is our only hope!
Do your
Drive them back!
By the gods! How could you do such a thing?
Cut off, such a thing?
We were the last to make it through from the Legion compound. My men and I are at your disposal. What are your orders?
I need to get to the Temple of the One. It's our only chance to stop me.
Ah!
Let's get this over with! Fight fire with fire!
Oblivion's Embrace, 16. Ooh. Oh, it's a two-handed weapon. Palace guard. Oh no. Hey, where'd you guys go? I was looting. Crap. Where'd you go? No. How about you?
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death. Let's get this over.
Mehrunes Dagon is here! The barriers between Oblivion and Tamriel have been destroyed. Our only hope now is to somehow defeat Mehrunes Dagon and cast him back into Oblivion. Perhaps Martin will know what to do? Ah!
We're too late. Mehrunes Dagon is here. Lighting the dragon fires will no longer save us. The barriers that protected us from Oblivion are gone.
Can we cast him back into Oblivion?
I don't see how. Mortal weapons may hurt him, but now that he is physically here in Tamriel, they have no power to actually destroy him.
What about the Amulet of Kings?
Wait, yes. The amulet was given to mortals by Akatosh. It contains his divine power. But how to use this power against Dagon? The amulet was not intended as a weapon. I have an idea, one last hope. I must reach the dragon fires in the Temple of the One.
So, same plan, right? But you said it was no use.
You'll just have to trust me. I know now what I was born to do, but I'll need your help. I have to get past Mehrunes Dagon somehow.
All right, I'll get you to the temple.
Then I'll do the rest. Lead on, my friend.
Okay, follow me.
I'm with you.
Ah! God. Potions. Potion of healing. Yeah. All those potions of healing. I don't have any stamina potions. Crap! That's a lot of creatures. So, do we kill them all or run through? Is this one of those run-through moments?
Drive them back! I'm just warming up, you pathetic
Okay, they just keep spawning.
We're too late. Mehrunes lighting the dragon fires will no longer...
I don't see how. Wait, but you'll just have to trust me. Then I'll lead. I'm with you.
By the gods, how could you do such a thing?
Oh, did I get stomped to death? I think I just got auto-stomped here. All right, run through says Colonel 87th. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do now. But I don't know where to go. So, come on. So I'm going to trigger the dialogue with as much health as possible. Then hopefully he'll be able to follow me. I don't know where we're going, though. I don't know where this place is. And I got to steer clear of Dagon because he can one-stomp kill me. I gotta trigger dialogue with him. Crap. Martin!
We're too late. Mehrun...
Oh, it was right there. Ha! Okay. Come on! Ah. Oh, I just got to go through that door. I just got to get through that door. It's right there. The door is right there. I just got to get through the door. But I keep freaking crashing. Oh. Out of whiskey and I'm out of rum.
We're too late.
Don't crash! Please? Martin and I are inside the Temple of the One. I must get Martin to the Dragonfires, or all hope is lost. Martin? Oh.
I do what I must do. I cannot stay to rebuild Tamriel. That task falls to others.
Oh, of
Farewell.
course. Oh, crap.
You've been a good friend in the short time that I've known you.
Oh,
but
no.
now I must go. The dragon waits.
So what are you doing? You're gonna... don't be Sean Bean! No! Whoa! Oh, epic! What? Oh, yeah, Martin! Way to go! Oh, brutal! Ah, right in the neck! Yeah! Go, Martin! awesome! Don't disappear, man. Come back as Martin. No, don't die! Oh, sick! Don't you crash.
The amulet is shattered. Dagon is defeated. With the dragon's blood and the amulet of kings, we have sealed the gates of Oblivion forever. The last of the Septims passes now into history. I go gladly, for I know my sacrifice is not in vain. I take my place with my father and my father's fathers. The Third Age has ended, and a new age dawns. When the next Elder Scroll is written, you shall be its scribe. The shape of the future, the fate of the Empire. These things now belong to you.
Wow. What an epic ending. Martin shattered the Amulet of Kings and transformed himself into an avatar of Akatosh, the dragon god of time. In dragon form, he banished Mehrunes Dagon to Oblivion and ended the Oblivion crisis, and then vanished. Whether he is dead or has ascended to join his ancestor Tiber Septim, no one knows. Whoa.
What happened? Where's Martin? I must congratulate him. Mehrunes Dagon is defeated. Cast back into Oblivion. We've won!
Martin is gone.
What do you mean, gone? We saw the temple dome explode. The avatar of Akatosh appear. That was Martin?
Yes. He shattered the amulet.
The joined blood of kings and gods. The amulet of kings. The divine power of Akatosh.
And Martin's blood, too.
Then Martin is gone.
But the gates are sealed.
Yes, sealed forever. Mehrunes Dagon and his ilk can never threaten Tamriel again. Martin is dead, but he died an emperor and a hero to rival Tiber Septim.
What about the Empire?
This victory is not without cost. We've lost Martin Septim. What an emperor he might have made. His sacrifice was necessary, but it leaves the Empire without an emperor. I don't know what happens now. There are troubled times ahead for the Empire. But now is not the time to worry about the future. Let's just give thanks that we're alive.
Very forward-thinking of you, High Chancellor. Champion of Cyrodiil.
In my capacity as Lord High Chancellor of the Elder Council, I hereby proclaim you Champion of Cyrodiil.
All right.
And as a small token of gratitude for your service to the Empire, I have ordered a suit of Imperial Dragon armor made for you.
Nice. It better be better than my ebony armor. Oh, Champion of Cyrodiil again.
You have earned the highest rank possible in the Order of the Dragon, the illustrious Order of Imperial Knights, founded by Tiber Septim himself. It is a high honor. Only 6 other champions have been awarded in the history of the Empire.
Elder Council.
We are now the stewards of the Empire. We can hold the Empire together in the short term. But to be honest, I don't know what will happen. The provinces have been restive for years, even before the latest crisis. With no legitimate claimant for the Dragon Throne, troubled times lie ahead.
What about democracy? We could try that. Why not?
Imperial Dragon armor is normally worn only by the Emperor himself, but you deserve no less, champion.
Martin.
I know he's gone. As the Chancellor of the Elder Council, my concern now is how to choose his successor.
All right, that's it.
The dragon will stand forever as a memorial to what you and Martin did for all of Tamriel.
Well, yeah, I mean, You're going to have a hard time moving it. It's essentially Martin, or what's left of him. Wow. I got to get a closer look at this. Oh, come on, man. You know what? We beat the game. We beat the game. We got through the final dialogue tree. We got our champion armor. We never got to put it on. I kind of wanted to see a close-up of the dragon, but you know what? We got it. We did it. I feel good. We've completed it despite the crashes. And I think it's time to move on. I think it's time to move on. That was a lot of fun. What an ending that was. I mean, we knew that Sean Bean would have to die somehow, but they kind of left it open-ended. Maybe he didn't die. Maybe his soul is still somewhere and he can, return to the mortal realm and maybe the Elder Scrolls 6 or something, when it comes out in 2037, if we're all still alive and we can enjoy it then. So that was great. The Vivid Kiwi says, good game, Zox. Thank you, the Vivid Kiwi. That was a lot of fun. I'm glad we took the time to play Oblivion. I think it's time to return to our regularly scheduled programming of other offbeat games that we normally would skip. So this is going to be a lot of fun. Looking forward to get back into that journey. Thanks for joining me through this journey of Oblivion. Had a blast playing it. Hope you guys did too. I'm going to go ahead and end the broadcast here. I'm working on a lore video. I hope to have it done soon. I'm working as hard as I can. Cross your fingers I get it done in time for Monday. That's my goal. So thanks for watching, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your night, and I'll see you soon with more lore videos and more live streams. Bye-bye now.